So I'm a big fan of Greggs, but I haven't been for quite a while, so I thought, why not go back, try it out again, see if it's still the same, just as good as I remember, and see if there's any new items that I haven't tried before. And you know what? There are, and I got them to try today. So let me show you what I got. So the first new item that I got that I haven't tried before are the Southern Fried Potato Wedges. These look amazing. The next thing is the Spicy Chicken and Veg Bhaji Sandwich. Now this sounds interesting and I can't wait to see what that's like. I've got some spicy barbecue chicken bites, some mozzarella and cheddar bites, some southern fried chicken goujons, and for a bit of familiarity I got the classic sausage roll, plus a dessert of chocolate eclair. I'll have this later on. I think I'm going to start off with the Southern Fried Potato Wedges. Let's open it up. And here they are, the Southern Fried Potato Wedge. Check that out. So these are new to me from Greggs because I never thought about getting these from there. Usually when I go, I get the pies, the steak bakes, the chicken bakes, the yum yums, the sweet things, but I never get these things from the hot food station. So let's try this out and see what it's like. So these are pretty good. There's not much of a crunch to the outside, but there's a little bit of a rough texture that kind of gives the impression of a crunch. It's a little bit chewy. The inside of the potato is fluffy and soft. It's a nice potato wedge. I'm not sure if I can quite taste the southern fried flavour though. I did get a couple of sauces with my meal, so I got the ketchup and barbecue. Let's try them out with some of these. Right, so potato wedge with ketchup. Here it goes. So it's a lot better with the ketchup. You definitely need the sauce with those wedges. Next up, let's move on to the mozzarella and cheddar bites. Let's open it up. So this is what they look like. You get 4 in a portion. They're pretty good size. The skin or the outside feels crispy. You can see some herbs in there. Let's give it a try. These are really good. So you bite into it, you get the crispy outside, kind of tastes a bit bready in flavour. The cheese in the middle is soft, really cheesy. You can taste the cheddar flavour for sure, and the mozzarella adds that bit of stringiness in there. These are really good cheese bites. I really like them, but let's dip it in the sauce. Here it goes. Now check that out. Let's eat this. Cheese and tomato is such a good combination. This is delicious. Moving on next, we've got the spicy chicken barbecue bites. Now they kind of just look like fried chicken. I don't see any sauce on there, and I've got the little tub of Heinz barbecue sauce, so I don't know if you're supposed to mix those together, but let's try these out on their own first. Check that out. So they kind of look like popcorn chicken that you would get at KFC. About the same size as well. Let's try one. Not bad. I don't really taste much of a barbecue sauce in there, but they are a bit spicy. They have a bit of a kick. So you bite into it, you do get a bit of a crunch from the outside. The chicken in the middle is soft, but let me tell you, it does have a kick to it, so they are spicy. Not much of a barbecue flavour. Maybe you need to dip it in the sauce, but they do give you a kick. Right, I've now got the barbecue sauce and the chicken bites going in with the dip. So this should add the barbecueness. This definitely gives you the smoky barbecue flavour that you're after with these bites. It's really nice. Next up, I've got the Southern Fried Chicken Goujons. Now you get 4 in this portion. Let's open them up. They're pretty decent sized ones. You can kind of see, I think they're similar to KFC mini fillets. Maybe a little bit smaller, but they do feel crunchy. Let's take a bite. Pretty good. So I'm not sure if it's these that have a bit of a kick or if I have a little bit of residual spice from those chicken bites, but maybe a little bit spicy, I'm not too sure. But this is pretty good. So you bite into it, you get the crunch from the outside, nice and sort of bready, the crunch. The inside, the chicken is soft, succulent, a nice chicken flavour. It's not dry, which you might sometimes expect with these kind of chicken strips that use chicken breast meat. Let's try them out with some of the sauces. Ketchup first. The ketchup adds a sweet and tangy flavour, really complements the chicken well. Let's move on to the barbecue sauce. Here it goes. The sauces help and really make a difference. You definitely need the sauces when you get these. I did get a drink, which I think I forgot to mention, but it's a pumpkin spice latte. Pretty good. You can taste the pumpkin flavour in there. Next up is the spicy chicken and veg bhaji. Now I've never heard of this before, but it sounds really interesting. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. Okay, so check that out. It's a baguette with a chicken and veg sort of spice mixed inside. Let's take a bite. This is really nice. You get the spicy flavour from the veg in there. It has a nice curry flavour. You don't taste too much chicken, but the kind of fried onion bhaji in there is really delicious. And last of the savoury items, the sausage roll. Now this I have had before, and I know this is going to be delicious. Let's take a bite. You've got the flaky pastry on the outside, the soft sausage in the middle that's meaty. This is really good. I'm going to dip it in the ketchup. You know what I might do? I said there wasn't that much chicken in this sandwich. I'm going to put one of these chicken strips inside. And hopefully that's going to improve it. Let's take a bite of this. That makes it better by miles. Adding the chicken in there just adds that substantial bit of meat that I think the sandwich needs. Okay, I think I need a sip of pumpkin spice latte to cleanse the palate before I try the dessert. Right, so this is chocolate eclair. It looks delicious, especially with the cream. Now this I have had before, but I fancied a dessert, so why not get one of these? Here it goes. That's amazing. So you bite that on it, you get the chocolate from the outside, you get the choux pastry, the cream in the middle, that's sweet and creamy. This is a great eclair and a great dessert. When you have a lot of salty things like I've had today, a dessert is definitely needed. Something sweet to cut through all the saltiness. So you don't normally hear about people talking about the hot food at Greggs. People normally talk about the pies, the steak bakes, chicken bakes, the yum yums, the sweet things, but nobody really talks about the chicken or the potato wedges or even the spicy barbecue chicken bites. But I think maybe we should be talking about them now because they're pretty good.